It was announced that coffee is unlimited. Kaya help us now.
Hoy, ba't kanunit panin ang sila?
Yung mga bagong dating, we just want to let you know. Appetizers now. So please feel free to help grow yourself.
Kahit ano na bago,
Picture kay. Picture kay. Sabi natin, ano ka na. Kasa. Okay. Here.
nagkasabag.
Next.
Nanganak ko.
1, 2, 3, Denise. Tapos. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hindi ba dito tulad si train? Kaya ka pati. Mailas na sa malingat raw. Na? Ang inanak mo ko raw. Naawas na raw.
Pero nakala ka.
Nag-dress na sa Italian.
Pwede? Sauce na.
Sauce. Wadamit sauce.
Pinakali sauce.
Wadamit sauce. Ang mga anak ko. Diba? Patay sa pera na ako ipon. Pero hindi ko. Kaya ka doon. Ano talaga anak ko? Nakalipas naman niya. Di ka nalipat ang mga anak. Hindi na ka doon makaaling. Kaya kayo doon. Kaya kayo makaaling din. Kaya ang papilin namin. Kaya hindi green card na. Hindi makatrabaho. Trabaho naman yun. Sige din sa amin.
Kanina pa kayo?
Kanina pa kayo.
Oh, wave your hand.
Hi.
Oh, anong masasabi mo, Manang, dahil nananula si BBM? Anong masasabi mo?
I-question ko sa mga Lenny kung bakit nila binutusan si Lenny.
Eh kaya nga, kasi nga, Lenny nga sila. Ang sabihin mo na lang, dapat mag-concede na sila. Dahil wala na silang magagawa sa 31 million. Kailangan move on. BBM ba?
From Ilocos Sur.
Bakit ka naging BBM?
Bakit ka na BBM?
Kasi, syempre kababayan yung father.
Siyempre, Ilocano.
Since birth is Marcos.
Really?
Mga Washington. BBM. Anong sign ng BBM?
Ganun na to. Ano ba sa BBM? Ganun? Oo, ganun.
Victory and peace.
Hello. Yung mga hindi pa nakakakuha ng pagkain, please, you have like 5 minutes. And we want everybody seated during the program proper. Those who didn't get their appetizers, please come and get now.
Hi, BBM!
Hello.
Hi, BBM!
Hello, BBM.
Bakit nandito kayo sa Victory Party?
Dahil nag-attend kami ng Victory Party. BBM Victory Party in Vancouver. Filipino. Yeah. Yes.
BBM!
BBM, panalo na!
BBM.
Yes, panalo na!
Isa kami sa 31M.
Yes. Sorry. Bakit naman kayo nagboto kay BBM para sa ano?
Kasi
Siyempre,
Kailangan sa pagbabago.
Marcos pa rin. Ilocano to.
Ilocano to.
Ilocano kami.
Thank you.
BBM tayo lahat. Kaya nandito sa ano. Sa Vancouver lahat to, no? Vancouver. Vancouver, guys. Vancouver ba lahat ito?
Ha?
Vancouver kayo lahat?
Oo.
Live data Malangkina.
Oh, saan ka? Vancouver ka o sa US? Nagpunta ka lang dito.
Burnaby.
Burnaby daw, Burnaby.
Japan mo lugar ko.
Yeah, La Union, guys. Ilocano. Bigan.
Kulay pa ilang Ilocano.
Ito mga ito ay umattend dito galing sa US.
Washington!
From Washington.
Washington! BBM!
Last call for
Mga Ilocanos,
appetizers.
mga Igurutas.
Please come and get now.
Mga Ilocanos, mga Igurutas.
In few
Diba?
minutes, we will start the program proper.
Ilocano pa rin. Oh. 90% Ilocano, guys. Dito.
Genuine.
Dati lang. Teka, tamaan.
Ay, amat ka mo pa yan.
Iyan kam na. Alin? Di na. Iyan kam na. Ano ka? Picture me.
Hindi, naka-live ka. Ilan na pa yung mga taan?
Kana mga lahat.
Ngayon kang titingnan.
Kanik.
Talaga, hindi ka na pala rin. Makadalan. Kaya na ba? Duk, magsak. Kanagtakay na lupin na. Panyo na ito, David.
Tsaka ang picture.
Ano naman din, panyo.
Iyan kam na nakalagtakay.
Ano, nagka-point ng mga siya. Hindi ka man tuloy.
Ito naman yung mga BBM.
BBM ako, BBM.
Mga Ilocanos, mga Itnegs. Ano, sasayaw kayo?
Dilma. Pupush na kan sa ako nagkubaba na yun. Manang naman
Ay, dahil takin din sa
Saan man napadama?
Wadi.
Nabangulas mo ako na lang. Sendo kanina pa.
Wala na bang?
Si Vilma, sabi ba rin? Iba't padamag na ang ibaba. Nagsakala na nga si Baby. Vilma ka bang bangulusan man na pala padamag? Sendo kanina ako nilaki ka. Nasisirib na mo ka na nga. Nasisirib ka na yan ang muna pinalim.
Adin na.
Kanayin ko isang na yung kananisanak mo na pababa. Talaga mo ang
Start programon.
ay nakaka-BBM ka mo. Teso na dano ka. Wala sila.
Wala ko.
Magawin na nila ngayon.
Napit di alak dito ka ta.
Ano yun?
Ako Diyos.
Ako sa idea mo mga bukas.
Makatam.
Makaman ko si Sik.
Makarandang ko.
Uy, hindi makanipid sa nandito.
Now, ano, Apo. Apo.
Hector?
Dapat ipagtayan ko. Nagdahnat. Si Patanit si Pergy.
Ha?
Ay, puno siya ano pala.
Yan na si Jay.
Pupo siya asawa na. Kaduplo pa na eh.
Dito?
Nadyasang.
Itas ko ano.
Nagulakalikod na kayo.
Dali.
Napakalbo.
Dali, tina.
Kali. Ay, Mario. Na, oy. Lukatan yung tadi ang display.
Kamainom ka lang ah.
Ano ka, Diyos? Ang anong nga daw na?
Diyos dana.
Para matamtamayan to.
Kuwan ko yung baso na 50 years.
Para to.
Ah, Maria!
Ramdaman.
Okay.
Daw kayo.
Nain na kayo ng post kanina.
Loyalist. Loyalist.
Dahil lang sa BBM.
Yan.
Kami daw.
Green. Kasama niyo yung Sara. Oo, di ba? Sara. Mamang pinicture ko na ito sa iwas ko. Kasi kubaban. Tingnan mo siya kasi kumayad ni. Ay, kakalap. Date appetizer na. Beef. Beef ang...
May kamanong matay, chicken. Palakaan ng chicken na
Last call for appetizers before we can start the program proper. Please help yourself now.
Wala na nga eh. Wala nang appetizer.
Ilawan na ikaw. Picture ka mo yan, BBM. Wanti na alas.
May we ask everybody to please be seated. Ana, ito yung ano.
Picture kang si Jim.
Hello? Please be seated before we start the program properly. May we ask everybody to please be seated.
Ano ka lang na?
Kontak pasyar ka na na. Di ba po ng pantalon nito ng Melissa? Pananay, di ba pantalon?
Sunib ka na.
Need kape.
Wad, unlimited ka no. Kasi na ito namin. Yun.
Tapos may PTEB-CBN. May TV tayo.
Ano?
Ang mga papanunod ng tigayiwan, abak, ano, whatever. Basta may TV tayo. Oh, we are rich. Oh, ano pa? Kung ano sa only rin accept your right?
Umni. May umni.
Yung ulan yun, ni?
May umni.
Unni. Hindi ka buhay. Kansada. Imilas ka na ba? Maricol? Maricol siguro. Ay, Maricol.
Anong ba? Anong pangway? Di ba ng pantalon?
Hindi man yan magsasayaw kami na.
Ay, mantayaw ka niya.
Sayaw ako na
Yung pakulukos ka mo. Mantalok ka mo ka na.
Wad, ano kasi ano pwede man tadok. Wad, yan sa tadok. Kaya tamo.
Nakabsat ni Abe. Mike Abe. Mike Abe. Since Testament 9.
Wala na. Wala na.
Si Mike Abe mo. Kasi ano ko siya, nakumanumali niya sa amin ay nabibigyan ako nakalala ko na yung nakalala na din alala
Nakita mo na yun?
share
Iniwan kayo na kasi din. Hindi kayo naman.
yung pangamin talong na sinigana
Okay, please be seated. In 5 minutes, we'll start the program properly.
Ha?
visited ka na bathroom tayo
How's the food? Okay, satisfied? Okay, thank you, Arya, for the very, very good appetizer. Hindi lang yan. The main course will be served at what time?
may ilan na sa stage na masabi na
Okay? We won't start the program unless everybody is seated.
Ano mo? Ano ka? Tapos yun, ba? Ito pala instruction.
Mali ng mga dali naman buya.
They came here to watch. They don't come here to eat. That's why they arranged this to watch. Hindi pa eating. Ikaw talaga siya.
Hindi na kayo naman buya.
Nge. Ito dapat kami.
In 2 minutes, we'll start the program properly.
Special pala si Imelda Marcos. BBM pa rin. Special.
Tayo na ako kasi nanalo si BBM.
Bakit di ka makatayo dati?
Hindi ako manakalakad doon. Kasi masakit ang puwet. Nakakarating ng mga tao nila. Sabi ka ni Imelda Marcos, 93 years old na. Mano. 93. Sumi pa din mo yan stage. Yung yan na.
Yan, ano ka, binitbit may ano ka, nakaanak-anak.
Iniwid na kasi mga ating
Binitbit may ano ka, din ka anak-anak.
Romualdez.
Kasi sinibubong.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of the national anthems.
Ay, bago ako ano di, ano ka? Bago ha? Ay, bagong silang. Adimite national. Adi original dapat.
the President of the United Filipino Canada Association, Joel Castillo, and yours truly, Anna Napieralski.
Thank you, Anna. And my co-MC, Anna Napieralski, the President of Grupo Ilocano of British Columbia. It's such a great day as today marks the victory party of our new President of the Republic of the Philippines, Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. And I would like to take this opportunity to give thanks, a great appreciation to all the organizers, volunteers of the Bbmsara Unity. The BBM Gayens means Friends of Canada, headed by Adelpha Pagador, the Red Roses team, the official Bbmsara BC, the President of Tapsilog, Freddy Baguno, Boots Lawin, the Vice President of Grupo Ilocano, Nora Lane, Mervyn and Virginia Espadero, Victor and Sally Villamera, the Malacanang guys, Roger and Boots, Joe and Shirley Andalio, and the many supporters that we cannot mention right now. You know yourselves, you have contributed a lot, and of course, we cannot name everybody, as there is, we might not be able to name everyone, and we might be, put in trouble. But through the hard work together, we made this event a successful one. As we have said, and as I always say in the interview, the past election is just an exercise of our freedom. No matter whom we supported, that is just a respect to each and everyone. After the election, we move on. Let's be together as Filipinos, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Also, I would like to give a special mention and thank you so much to Joe and Shirley Andalo for getting this beautiful place for us to spend our victory party.
And
so, stay tuned everyone. Today's event is full of fun and surprises.
may I call now on Joe Andalio for the invocation and welcome remarks. Joe, take the floor.
Before we continue, may I request everyone to bow your heads as we pray. Almighty Creator, we are gathered here to invite you into the midst of our celebrations this afternoon. We thank you for fellowship, for friends, and for bountiful blessings. We ask that your presence in our festivities tonight brings us joy. We also wish to pray for our motherland, our beloved Philippines. We ask that you greatly bestow a great deal of blessing upon our President-elect, Bongbong Marcos, and Vice President-elect, Sara Duterte, as they embark on a noble duty to lead the Philippines and our people. Give them discernment to know what is right and wrong, and may their leadership bring prosperity to our beloved country, Philippines. We also pray, dear Lord, for unity in our country. We know that elections often bring fraught and polarizing rhetoric between opposing sides, but continue to remind both of us and those who disagree with us of our shared identity as Filipinos, and that it is in working together in unity that our nation becomes strong and powerful. We pray all this in your powerful and mighty name. Amen. I would like to take this great opportunity to, of course, welcome everyone. You are so beautiful, mga kababayan. Look at your beautiful dresses. Yung mga barong, wow! So powerful. So, ladies and gentlemen, mga kababayan ko, magandang hapon. Welcome to the Bbmsara Unity Victory Party. Celebration or celebrating the election of Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. and Sara Duterte to the presidency and the vice presidency of the Philippines on May 9, 2022. Firstly, I would like to thank the Aria Banquet and Convention Center for allowing us to gather and celebrate together in this beautiful and immense area. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, Shankara family and Bert family, who became my business partners as well. And they are very, very accommodating. When I approached them, they said, okay. And we were not expecting as big as crowd like this before, but thank you for responding to this invitation. I'd next like to take this opportunity to directly address all of you here. I first want to thank each and every one of you for your tireless support these past several months for this successful presidential and vice presidential campaign. Your actions, no matter how big or small, mattered. Whether it was attending rallies, encouraging the bases both here in Vancouver area and in the homeland, and of course turning up yourself to the election polls to vote for Bongbong and Sara, all but ensured victory for the candidates. There was a time when I encouraged some of the strong supporters of the unity to come to my house. And I would like to personally thank the Malacanang boys who prepared a good papaitan, to relax a little bit of the intense in the campaign. Thank you, Malacanang boys and family. Finally, I think it is important to acknowledge that this past election period has been emotionally intense one. You would agree with me with that. It has been a polarizing and relationships have been frayed. It is of utmost importance to remember that those of a different political disposition are not our enemies. Like us, they want to see our beloved Philippines change to the better, albeit via other means. The time is now for us to set aside our heated rhetoric and unite behind our President-elect and Vice President-elect. They have a bright vision for how our beloved Philippines should be. Let's support them. And like in every democratic society, make our voices known when they fall short of what we desire for them to do in making our beloved Philippines the true pearl of the Orient it deserves to be. Thank you once again for attending to this victory party. I hope you find joy, I hope you find happiness, and I hope that you find camaraderie in this celebration. Mga kababayan ko, sambayang Pilipino, mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Mabuhay si Bongbong Marcos! Mabuhay si Sara Duterte! Mabuhay tayong lahat! Maraming salamat!
Thank you so much, Joe, for that wonderful welcome address. And now, let's hear from our speakers. I will call on one of the organizers of the Bbmsara Unity Team in Vancouver, also the Managing Director of BBM International, Mr. Freddy Baguno.
My slide, please. Slide number 1. Slide number 1. Magandang hapon po sa lahat. Isang mainit, ang kabulag, pagbati sa lahat. In English, good afternoon. Yeah, we don't celebrate the unity victory only. We celebrate the people's victory. Kill and live and live. Ingatan po natin ang sinasabi ng ating mga dila. The verses, the tongue has the power of life and death. It divides us. Kung may mga dila na mga spam. So let's unite, sabi ni Bongbong, not divide. Leaders that look to the future, not to the past. By the way, gusto ko lang i-share itong librong to. This is 4 years old. Those who would like to follow the plan of the elder Marcos, you know, noong mga last few months ng buhay si FM sa Hawaii, naglabas siya ng kanyang libro. And this has been published in this book. Last chapter ng libro to, naroon yung libro na sinulat mismo ni Pangulong Marcos, entitled The Transformation of the New Society. Nakaplano talaga po dito. This is in early. Nung bago siya mamatay, 1986, ilabas niya yung libro to. Una niyang binigay kay Bongbong. Okay, I'd like to share the prophetic vision of FM. Alam nyo, nakamarka na ang Pilipinas. Gusto ipahiwatig sa atin. The prophetic vision of the older Marcos. Next slide, please. Alam nyo, meron palang twin mansion sequestered already ng Cory government dyan sa Cabuyao, Laguna. Twin mansion. Abandon na sa Cabuyao, Laguna. May dalawang mural na nakalagay doon. Mural. Ito yung unang mural na nakita natin doon. Let us all make this nation great again. Yan po kay FM. At kay Madam Imelda, let us all make a beautiful world together. So follow this. This is the prophetic vision of FM. Okay, next slide please. Ito yung second mural. Take a look on this one. Take a look on this one. This is the second mural, ha? Malaking mural. There is the map of the Philippines and around at the neighboring countries. And there are 3 words superimposed on the Philippines. And what are these? Can you read it? God, and deuterium. So merong ibig sabihin, bakit nilagay ni FM itong mural ito sa Cabuyao? Gold, God, deuterium. Okay, talking about gold. Next slide, please. Yeah, it has been said that the one who controls the gold controls the world. The international banking system has fooled the nations that gold is no longer money today by allowing the fiat standard as a standard of exchange for world market. However, many do not know that the Federal Reserve and foreign central banks were actually, since then, were busy buying gold silently while nations are being deceived and enslaved by dollar. So, ganyan po kahalaga ang gold. Itutuktok natin mamaya doon sa Marcos Gold. Next slide, please. Okay, we compare now the dollar, US dollar and the gold. Of course, throughout the years from 1970 up to 2015, the value of the dollar went down. At the same time, the gold value went up. Kita-kita naman nyo yung diferensya ng dalawa. Okay, next slide. The next one is deuterium. Making the Philippines richest country, world largest deuterium gas. What is this one? Deuterium gas, also known as heavy hydrogen, is a heavier and stable isotope of ordinary hydrogen. It is known as fuel of the future. It is a colorless, odorless, non-toxic, diatonic flammable gas. Deuterium gas is used. Ito na yung ito yung pagkakaguluhan ng ating bansa. Because deuterium gas is used in nuclear power, fusion power, deuterated optical fibers, deuterated lubricants, laser, light bulbs, R&D laboratories, and annealing semiconductor rim. The Philippines is identified to hold the greatest amount of deuterium deposit in the world, somewhere in Mindanao, just offshore of Siargao Island. Next slide, please. So this is it. Future, for the future, US dollar 30 billion per year as forecasted.
30 billion per year.
Okay, next one is, I'd like to propose how to check our Philippine society, how to approach, how to look at the Philippine society. I propose this one. I'm borrowing some principles from Sun Tzu, the art of war. You know Sun Tzu is a Chinese military strategist and philosopher. And he has an article, Sun Tzu of Art of War. Ano po ang sabi niya dito? Know thyself, know thy enemy, 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Why we should know ourselves and the enemy? Sapagkat lahat ng 1,000 battles will mean 1,000 victories. Next slide, please. Let me continue about Sun Tzu. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you should not fear the result of 100 battles because you will have 100 victories. But if you know yourself only, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. Mas grabe ito pa. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. So, what I'm saying now, because we're all aware about ourselves, let me give you the enemies of our country. They've been playing around for the last 3, 4, 5 decades. I'd like to disclose now the 3 main enemies of the Republic that we should be aware of, be vigilant, and I know BBM know this. Yung tatlong kalaban natin, tatlo. Ang acronym ko nga dito, OCA. 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 What's OCA? O. Oligarchy. Mamaya, discuss ko. Pangalawa, OCA. Ka. C. The communist. Oo. Mga komunista. Meron tayo sa Vancouver, mga komunista. Identified na namin. Pangatlo, Uncle Sam and CIA. Konting kwento. Next slide. Okay, oligarchy. It means just a rule of few. We have oligarchy in many aspects of of the society in politics. We just defeated the yellow cards and the pink cards. They would like to rule. That's why we defeated them. Yan ang unang oligarchy sa Pilipinas. Ano pa yung mga oligarchy? Nariyan ang business, nariyan ang mga monopolies and cartels, agriculture, media, broadcasting. At sa academe, they would like to control shaping the minds of the people. That's why they have UP, Ateneo, De La Salle, and UST, producing a lot of communists. Okay, mamaya po din communist tayo. Next one, enemy of the state. What's this? The communist has invaded our country. And Metro Vancouver, gagalit sa akin dito. We have communism around the world now. Just look at the last election. Ang dami ng party list.
Bayan mo na, anak bayan.
Yung iba dyan pasok sa Congress. Susuweldo. May opisina. Walang ginawa kung hindi anti-government ang gagawin. Yun naman ang communism. It is a godless ideology. They would like overthrow the government, violent. Look on the list, yung kanilang election. One time, I belonged to the group. Take a look on number 20 in the Philippines. I was with them. Namumpisan lang po ako.
May Jewel, ayan na.
Good. Nagbago na po ako. Christian activist na ako yan. Okay, let me give you personalities para alam yung totoo yung sinasabi ko. Okay, in UP, noong 1999-2005, the UP president is a core member of the Communist Party of the Philippines. Kalabog pa niya si Jose Maria Sison sa pagka-chairman ng CPP. That is US President Francisco Nemenso. Ewan ko may mga taga-UP dito at that time. Another one, national artists. They would like to invade the movie industry. National artist Bienvenido Lumbera. He was the deputy head of CPP Cultural Bureau. And you know what? UP, Ateneo, De La Salle, and UST are producing communists. Because most of their faculty are diehard communist members. Okay, next slide. Okay, ito na yung last na enemy. Kala natin, kaibigan natin. Kaya nung nakikipag-usap si Bongbong kay Biden ng US, ano sinasabi ni Biden? Bibigyan namin kayo ng lahat ng AIDS para may utang na loob kayo. Sabi ni Bongbong, no. We would like trading with you, not AIDS. Kita niyo yung tax ng Amerika. So, Uncle Sam and CIA. Yung litrato ko doon, nakialam siya. The US has built in so many countries. Pakita ko lang mga ebidensya. Okay, I got this book of George Shultz. Siya ang Secretary of State ni Ronald Reagan. Kinumento niya lahat dito. Ang pakikialam ng Amerika sa lahat ng bansang hindi umaayon sa kanyang policies. They have to toe the line of US unless they toe the line of American policies, mawawala sila sa mundong to. At nangyari. May isa pa pala akong nakuha dito libro. This is anti-Marcos book. Yet they disclose how they maneuver the Philippine politics toward American policies. Okay, talking about media. Sino mga CIA infiltrated and communist-oriented na mga media? Of course, hindi ang SMNI. Mabuhay po SMNI. You know what? Dito sa Canada, in the Philippines, we have the so-called National Endowment for Democracy. Ito ay CIA office whose funding coming from American Congress. Sila yung nagkakalat ng pera upang i-promote ang democracy and back communism. National Endowment for Democracy. Natubo yan sa Canada, nasa Pilipinas din. Recently, Nakuha yung statistics, mga pinamimigay nilang pera sa Pilipinas. On February 14, they gave 240,000 to Raffler. Alam niyo po yung Raffler, di ba? Yung diaryong anti-Marcos, pro-American. Yung presidente nito, American citizen. We have the Philippine Center for Investigative Journalism. They got 92,000. We have the Philippine Alliance of Human Rights, 46,000. Then the Medical Action Group, 70,000. At ang pinakamalaki, the Freedom of Info in the Philippines. Magkano ang binigay ng National Endowment for Democracy? 236,000. So in other words, yan po yung sinasabi kong enemies of the state that should be aware of and be vigilant for the next 6 years. So next slide. So what do we do now? What can we do? Of course, advocacy. Your BBM groups in Metro Vancouver are advocacies of Filipino Nationalist Program. Next slide. Matatapos na po. So what do advocacy groups do? Advocacy groups create change by influencing, and they may use the following methods. Okay, please take note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yung dalawa dito, ginagawa na natin sa Metro Vancouver. Ang gagawin pa natin yung iba pa. What can we do as advocacy group in Metro Vancouver? Number 1, public education like information, pamphlets, websites, workshops. Or number 2, lobbying through letter writing, campaigns, direct talks. Number 3, media activity including news conference, interviews, and publishing articles. So, makakaasa tayo sa FSMI. Tutulungan tayo sa paggamit ng method number 3. And number 4, coalition building that happens when many groups of organizations come together. Nangyari na po yan dito. Many groups come together for the Bbmsara cause. And the last one, grassroots activities where a large number of community members can participate. Okay, what can we do? Next slide. Because we are an advocacy group in Metro Vancouver, a group of big tech Filipino innovators designed this ID. This is not an ordinary ID. This is a Filipino big tech innovation. It has software. Ito kakaiba po ito. May QR code dito. It is a software containing mobile app, text messaging, broadcasting system, website, hosting, and social media campaigns. So unique, one of its kind in the world. And we can use this in the long run as a sort of central communication tool. So just to let you know that we have this kind of ID. And the last one, next slide, tapos na ba ko? And the last one, you know, on Earth, whoever is our president, whoever is the prime minister, whatever is the economic system, political system, no way, mankind cannot do it. Only our Creator can solve mankind was. Let me end with the last verse from Book of Revelation, the last book of the Holy Bible, verse 1 and 2 in chapter 21. Okay, listen to this, because pag hindi nyo alam to, pag kayo kinuha ni Lord ngayong gabi, hindi nyo alam na meron pa ng ganyan. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away. Oo, had passed away. So God will destroy the first heaven and the first earth. He will destroy, just like during Noah's flood. Pinatay niya lahat, may tinara lamang. And there was no longer any sea. Maraming tubig kasi nga bumaha. Nilagyan lang ng mga lupa. Aalisan ng Diyos yung dagat, gagawin niyang lupa. And there was no longer any sea. And I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride, beautifully dressed for her husband. So yun na lang po. Ang panawagan ko lang, our group, all the Bbmsara group, will be actually doing a lot of work for the next 6 years. Makakala nyo, tapos na. Tutulungan natin ang ating Pangulo for the next 6 years. Handa po ba kayo? Hindi kami matutulog. Kahit kami walang trabaho na. Tuloy-tuloy natin to. Halimbawa, may dumating na CIA na gusto pabaksakin si Marcos. Tayo ay tatayo at sisigaw upang iligtas si Bongbong, upang matuloy ang tunay na progreso. Yun na lang po, salamat at maraming salamat sa lahat.
Thank you, Mr. Freddy Baguno. How was the dream? How was the dream? I'm asking while you were sleeping. But it's not really that you're sleeping while listening, but the dream of the new administration of the Bongbong Marcos regime. I hope you can sleep. Okay, I have the privilege and honor to present the acting mayor. As of tonight, as the mayor has a very important thing to do today. May I call on Councilor James Wang, the Councilor of the City of Burnaby, for his message. Councilor James Wang.
Thank you everyone. My name is James Wan, City Councilor of Burnaby. On behalf of Mayor Mike Curley, he's supposed to come here today, and in our council, I want to bring our sincere greetings for such a wonderful event. And congrats for the victories, especially congrats to everyone here. You are lucky, you are still continually to experience your right of vote, your right of the democracy in Canada. So I'm very, very happy and very congrats to everyone. So in Burnaby, we're the most diverse city in Canada. So we have a strong Filipinos community in my community. So we're happy working together with all Filipino friends. We have our Philippine Cultural History Festival. It's taken place 3 years ago. So this year, the Philippine Heritage Cultural Festival will continually held in the Swangard of Central Park on August 27th. That is a big showcase for our culture, for our Filipino culture. That is one of part of our Canadian model culture. So let us to join with that event, and we're celebrating our culture, our heritage. And again, thank you everyone, and have a wonderful day today. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor James. Let me add more a little bit about this man. He's a very much connected to the Filipino community, not only in Burnaby, but I think in the Lower Mainland. Big hand, James Brown.
Thank you, thank you.
And I like your barong, James.
Oh yeah, my brand.
Man.
It's a branding by AJ Zani, and my sister is over there. And he and his team, her team had those fashion show in Burnaby, and we're very proud of that. And me, mayor, our MPs and friends, all dressing, it's just show our culture in my community. So thank you very much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, James. Thank you again. And yeah, we appreciate it. Now we're going to call on for the MC again, and let's move on.
Thank you, Joe. And of course, our City Councilor, James Wang. Do you want to see our President? Yes! And you know right now, they are so busy. And one day, they will come in Vancouver for sure with the VicepresidentSaraDuterteVictoryParty. And unfortunately, they cannot come and be with us in person. But of course, we can see them in this slide show. They will come, of course, and visit us in Vancouver soon. How soon is that?
Very
Before
soon.
their end terms.
Wishing for
Before
very
their term ends.
Okay, everyone. Our president and vice president are aware of our victory party and they're sending their loving messages to us. So let's watch and listen.
Oh, they're still on the highway. They're still driving. Traffic. Hintay na ano ka. There. Ano yun ang ay, Jack. There they are coming now, Bbmsara.
Yun na po ang araw na ating pinag-iintay at opisyal na po tayong naiproklama ng ating Kongreso bilang ika-17 Pangulo ng ating bansa. Kasama rin siyempre ang ating running mate at ngayon ay Vice-Presidente Sara Duterte. Itong naganap na proklamasyon ay hindi lamang pakikilala sa akin o kay Vice President Sara bilang mga nanalo sa 2022 elections, kundi ito ay pagkilala at pagtaguyod sa boses ng nakararaming mamamayang Pilipino. Ito ay pagtaguyod sa ating demokrasya. Kaya't ang tagumpay na ito ay tagumpay nating lahat. Makalipas ang higit na 2 linggo matapos ang botohan, ay isinagawa ng ating Kongreso ang official canvassing para sa Pangulo at Pangalawang Pangulo. Trinabaho at pinagpuyatan ito ng ating National Board of Canvassers mula sa 2 kamara ng Kongreso. Kaya naman, sa loob lamang ng record-breaking na 2 araw ay natapos agad at nakumpirma ang resulta ng halalan. Makasaysayan ang mga numero nakita natin sa eleksyon ito at una na riyan ang natanggap namin majority vote ni VP Inday. Higit pa riyan ay ikinatutuwa namin malaman na ang voter turnout natin ay umabot ng 83%. 55 million na mamamayang Pilipino exercise their democratic right to vote. Kaya yan ang malalim at mabigat na kahulugan ng proklamasyon na naganap.
Since the 1987 Constitution, this is the first time that we elected a majority president and vice president.
Nandun kami sa loob, nag-aantay kami bago kami tawagin na lumabas. Kaya kaya pumasok siya ng paper. Sabi ko, tignan mo, nanalo tayo. Marami talaga nakapansin. napansin na yung mother ko, ay yung mga hagdan na ay naiakit pa rin na. Nagulat ako. Dahil nandun ako sa taas, kausap ko si SP, kausap ko si Speaker, at nakita ko palapit siya. Paglingon ko ulit, andun na siya, sabi ko, paano makakakit ito? Yung pala, nung tinutulungan siya, sasakay siya sa militsyo, sabi, hindi, kaya ko tayo, I can do it, I can do it. Sabi niya. Nandun, umakat siya nakatayo, nakangiti na malaki. Kakatuwa naman. At talaga, siguro yung adrenaline na nagparang sa kanya.
I have two presidents.
Unang naghatid din ng kanilang pagbati nitong linggo ay ang ilan sa ating mga ambasador mula sa iba't ibang bansa. Bukod sa pasasalamat ay inihiyag ko rin sa kanila ang ating interes na makipagtulungan sa kanilang mga eksperto para sa mga sektor at industriya na talagang malawak ang karanasan nila. Gaya ng internet infrastructure ng South Korea, medicine production o agrikultura ng India, transportation infrastructure ng Japan. Isa pang malaking pinag-usapan namin ng ating mga kaibigan Amerikano na dumating ay ang kanilang pagtulong sa climate change para dito sa Pilipinas dahil tayo dito sa Pilipinas ay nasa peligro sa global warming. Sigurado marami tayong matututunan sa kanila dahil naging maganda ang patakbo nila sa kanilang mga bansa. Yan din ang approach na ginagawa namin ngayon sa pagpili ng kabinete. Walang halong kulay o politika. Basta eksperto sa kanilang larangan, tapat ang layuning tumulong at tumutugma ang aming gustong mangyari, bukas ang aming tanong. Unti-unti na siguro naririnig ang mga pangalan na yan. At sa mga linggo pa na darating ay makukumpleto na rin natin ang mga listahan. Gaya ng aking sinasabi kamakailan, ako ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat at hinihiling ko na isama niyo ako sa inyong mga panalangin.
We may not be perfect, but we will always strive to perfection.
Pray for me, because when a president does well, the country does well. And I want to do well for this country. Siguro ako sana ng servisyo na aking binibigay dahil ito na ang aking naging katungkulan na ibinigay sa akin ng sambayan ng Pilipinas. Mula sa isang matagumpay na Pangulo ay ang isang maunlad na bayan. Samahan niyo ako, itanuyod natin ang ating pagkakalutin.
Maraming salamat sa mga unity supporters sa Vancouver. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. And God bless you.
Sa lahat ng mga OFW volunteer groups na tumulong sa kampanya dito sa nakaraang halalan, ay nagpapasalamat ako. At napakalaking bagay ang inyong mga boto nitong eleksyon na ito. As you well know, the OFW votes comes ahead of the actual election. Kaya tinitingnan na agad kung ano ang lumabas sa OFW votes. At nakita ko naman na yung OFW votes talagang pabor sa amin ni Bbmsara. That's why we set the tone for the rest of the election and the voting. Kaya dahil kayong nangunguna, kayong pioneer doon sa botohan, kayong nanguna nagpakita ng pattern. At napakaganda ng naging resulta dahil sa inyong lahat, dahil sa tulong ninyo, dahil sa trabaho ninyo, dahil sa sakripisyo ninyo. At nung nakita yan, marami siguro dito sa Pilipinas na nag-decide kung ganyan nakalakas ang grupo ni Bbmsara, ay siguro dapat sumama tayo dahil ito yung mga mananalo. And that was a very big effect, and I cannot thank you all enough. At I wish I could go and see you and shake all your hands and have a victory party with you. But I'm sure you will be celebrating, and you should celebrate this grand victory of which you played a very large part. At hindi naman siguro naging ganyan kalaki ang agwat sa ating mga katunggali kung hindi inumpisahan ng mga OFW. Kaya yung mga umikot, nagkakaraban, nag-walk, nagkaroon ng kung ano-ano mga activities, ay napakaganda ang naging effect ng inyong ginawa. Kaya kailangan namin magpasalamat sa inyo kami, ako, Bbmsara, lahat ng unity. Dahil bahagi talaga kayo nitong panalo nito. This victory does not belong to one person or two people, but to very many people. And you have to be included in that group because of the very large, important part that you play in this election. Maraming salamat. Sana magkita tayo sa lalong madaling panahon.
Paparito sila. Paparito sila sa Vancouver. Very soon.
Yes, thank you so much to our President, Bongbong Marcos.
Very soon.
Hello. Before we do the victory toast, may we open the bottle of sparkling in every table and fill our glasses.
Oh, fill now.
Okay,
Open.
so please open your bottles. And you can just pour them in your glasses. We have a special person as well, who is a great supporter of our new president, not only the junior one, but from the time of the late President Ferdinand Marcos Sr.
Both husband and wife served the Marcos family till the end of the late President Marcos. To give a victory toast, may I call on Virgie Espadero.
Hey! Galing na po siya sa Pilipinas! And mga t-shirts, hats, and mga bracelets natin during the campaign, siya po ang nagdala at nagbigay po sa ating lahat.
Be sure to have one before you leave Ari.
And all the goodies in your table, galing din po doon sa Pilipinas. Buhay po ang ating presidente.
Please stand for the wine toast.
May we request everyone to please open those sparkling wine. Wala ko tayong wine kasi wala eh. So we can have a victory toast for our President and Vice President. We're so proud this day. And I've been there for 2 months during the last leg of the campaign. So I really watched how the Filipino people supported him. So for the first time, ever since we've been with them, for the first time we saw all volunteers all over the Philippines. Actually, I went around with them too, with my husband, and we are so impressed how they supported him. Lahat po ay volunteers. Yan po ang masasabi ko sa inyo. Kaya sinisigaw ng mga tao, hindi kami bayad. So anyway, yan po. So now we would like to request each and every one of you to please raise your glasses so we can have a victory toast for all the Filipino people and for our President Bongbong Marcos and also for Vice President Sara Duterte. Cheers!
Thank you, Madam Virgie.
Boots! Doon po sa likod! Bawal po sa kanya ang mga panya, but then, dahil sa pagmamahal niya kay Bongbong Marcos, lagi po siyang sumusuporta sa atin. Thank you very much!
And we would like to acknowledge also the presence of SMNI Media. Nina and her team. Nina and company, please.
Nina? We would like to acknowledge ulit sinabi ni Nina yung SMNI team led by Nina and her company. Picture of the award, please. Acknowledge. They're here to cover this wonderful occasion.
And for sure, we will be covered by ABS-CBN under Rowena Papasik if the TV is around now.
Kapanood niyo sa YouTube. Okay. Gina ba yun? Gina ba yun?
May we have the floor to Nina to say this and Maria.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, we'd like to thank everyone for all the Filipino-Canadians who organized this very significant event to honor our new President-elect Bongbong Marcos and Vice President Sara Duterte. We are so pleased to be here and we're very blessed to meet everyone who are here right now. And I am with my co-correspondent, Maria, who just came from the Philippines. So she was able to meet all the election. She was there during Pastor Apollo's birthday. Actually, she was able to meet all the who were the guests over there, so she can share a little bit of the activities. And we'd like to also honor.
It's a great honor to be here with all of you tonight. Kagagaling ko pa lang sa Pilipinas, so I am very happy na I was able to witness the campaign. Paano si Pastor nagsusupport kay Sara at siya nag-encourage talaga kay Sara magdagan bilang Vice President. So, I believe na ito talaga maganda ang tandem nila. Hindi siguro nanalo si BBM kung siya lang. Pero dahil si Sara nagdagan din bilang Vice President, maganda talaga ang unity. At saka sa buong campaign nila, makikita niyo talaga ang ganda, ang smooth talaga ang dagan. Dahil they promote what they can do for the Philippines. At hindi niya naninira sa kabilang party. So, smooth talaga ang dagan nila at nakikita natin na grabe. Every place they go, every province, every city, umaapaw talaga. Ang tao mismo na mag-volunteer, tao mismo pupunta doon at ngayon nakikita niyo talaga na Filipinos are proud to be Filipinos. Hindi nila pinapromote ang kulay nila, pero nakikita niyo sa rally ang flag ng Pilipinas ang dala nila. So, maganda talaga itong unity month na katulad sinabi ni Pastor talaga maging landslide victory. So, nakikita natin nangyari ito. Grabe ang support ng taong bayan kay Bbmsara. So, salamat sa inyo lahat for this privilege and opportunity to be here with you tonight and celebrating this sweet victory. Mabuhay at maraming salamat.
Also, on behalf of our honorary chairman, our Reverend Pastor Apollo C.T. Buloy, sa kalan ni Pastor, napapasalamat po kami lahat sa pagkakaisa ng mga Pilipino dahil nag-landslide po ang Bbmsara dito sa Canada. Salamat po lahat sa inyo. Magandang gabi. Salamat.
Mabuhay SMNI!
Thank you.
Sila ng most gagamitin nila is
Okay. So you are not just here to watch about the victory, but you will also be here enjoying some performances.
And also, stay tuned. May dinner pa tayo and dancing, dancing. Everyone for sure excited to dance, okay? So let's just fasten our belts for more surprises.
May I call on Riz D for
Dahil nakasikatan, kanaya na dahil na ano pas na, nakababright. Nakababright na yan yun.
Riz D.
No, ano, akto natin Tapos ilam natin na.
And for the next performers, can you give your CD or your record to the DJ, please? So we will do it smoothly. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Riz D.
Hello everyone. Like this. My heart is filled with so much someone I can call my own to fall in love. That's what everyone's dreaming of. I hold this feeling oh so strong, so sharp to never alone with a someone to call my own. I will care for you, you will care for me. Our love will live forever. Shower me with your love. Shower me with your love that I know. Shower me with your love. Shower me with your love. I'll be waiting for. I close my eyes and pray on my wishes come true. Every night I go to sleep until you're mine. I'll wait for you endlessly. Can't you see fairy tale they do sometimes come true if you believe it could happen to your like the stars that shine way up in the sky. Our love will live forever.